So hello, welcome back again. And today I got a little bit of late while shooting this video, and the time is showing me almost 1:35 of AM of 2nd May, and I'm just going to discuss with a lot of things regarding my last, I mean 1st May of 2024, which was quite a bit of relaxing and a bit of tough for me because there were lots of works to do it, and somehow with the grace of God I somehow managed to do all these things. But sometimes after doing even after doing all of these things, sometimes satisfaction doesn't come very easily. But though, let's discuss today's things. And sorry for the late update, and it's still 1:35 a.m. and I am feeling a little bit of proud, happy, and even sad for some things, because there are a lot of plannings for this trip. But though some of them were fulfilled properly, and I'm very satisfied with the reports and results, but some remain unsuccessful, because we have a plan to travel the nearest Tirupati Mandir, but somehow it is not done till yet, and I'm not seeing any hope for it to complete in, because I have already booked my ticket for Friday night, and it's quite impossible for us now to travel there without any planning. So things apart, let's start from morning. So today I woke up at around 6:45 a.m. because today my mother's empty stomach test were pre-appointed as per instructed by her physician. So I have pre-appointed the slots for today morning, and as per planning we woke up at around 6:45 and went out from hotel for the diagnostic center, which is closely 500 meters from the hotel. So it's not very tough for me to carry my mother to there and doing the tests. So at around 7:20 we reached there. Of course, we get out from the hotel at 7 a.m. So at 7:20 we reached there, and mother gave her samples, and I paid the bill, and which is almost very affordable for us, because in hospital rates it's quite impossible for us to do the regular checkups tests. So we avoided the hospital diagnostic center, and we opt for the outer side physicians sorry test department. So yeah, somehow the reports we gave, the price was minimal, and it's very helpful for us. So after the samples given, I went to market and get some veggies and some things which is quite natural needing for staying here almost for 1 week. So some veggies were there, and we used to take a curd for lunch, so we almost bought that then, because who knows whenever free time got. So we went for market and just buy all the things which were needed. And before returning hotel, we even booked at the medical shop for the medicines for my father, which was prescribed last day, but I didn't get the time to book the order for the 6 months, because we will come here after 6 months, because doctor has instructed us to visit for after 6 months. So there is no question to come before that, because there's lots of expenses is coming here for just for treatment. So it's quite tough for us to come here for regular checkups. So that's fine. We booked the medicine for 6 months, and after that I returned home with mother. And today we are discussing about the booking of the returning journey from train. So we discussed for 1 hour for the confirming the train and the time and the date, and after 1 hour at around 10:20 I again go out from hotel and went to first I went to the breakfast shop to complete my breakfast, and then I directly went to the Thousand Lights Metro, because as I have mentioned earlier that the auto drivers charge a lot while traveling within the destinations. So I just from the last times I avoided doing booking the autos, and just I walk away through the Thousand Lights Metro, and from there I book the ticket through online, because that's the point here, that if you cut the tickets through counter, they will charge you around, in my cases they will charge you around 30 rupees. But if you book through their CMRL website, which is called a Chennai Metro Rail Limited, if you book the tickets through online, they will give a discount of 6 rupees, which is quite surprising for me, because it encourages the young generation to go for online transactions and online booking. So yeah, I opt for online booking, and I booked my ticket through online, and as I said, it charged me around 24 rupees, so 6 rupees savings. And the same distance if I book through the local autos, they will charge me around 150 rupees. so it's quite expensive for me just to travel between the destinations for 150 and 150. It almost, the full journey would cost me 300 rupees, which is here in metro cases I have to book for around 52 rupees for the whole journey and a little bit of walking, which is quite healthy for me, because as per doctors we should walk at least for 1 hour a day. So yeah, that's fine, and I went to the Chennai Central Metro Chennai Central Station, and the reservation counter is around first floor of the main building, and I went there, and the crowd was as expected, too long, like all times. So I took the reservation form and filled it. And here's the case that as because the crowd is always very much there, so you have to be prepared for everything, because if you just fill up one form and is there any mistake, then they will again made you for the new line, so it will be very hectic for you. So what I do is that I take four forms, one for my parents and one for my exceptional. So I form every forms two times. It means that for two trains I book two forms. So whenever they said that this train is seat is not available, then I directly opt for the second form, so that he can't feel disturbed anymore and not make me a line again. So that saves a lot of times, and it's a basic thinking that why not you just prepare for the next form fill up when you know that if there is any mistake you have to write for another form. So yeah, why not preparation is there. So I made this trick for my own, and I've applied this, and today it made me helpful again, because my first train, which was Coromandel Express, I opted for the Coromandel tickets, but they said me that the waiting list is almost 49. So I just not decided the train, and I changed the train, and it was the Howrah Shalimar Superfast Express. So I filled the form, which was already a pre form fill up, and so I gave the form of the next train, and they just booked my ticket, and my parents' tickets were available for seat, but I am waiting list at 9. So yeah, that's the trick. But the thing is that each and every time we used to book the third AC compartment, so it almost costs us around per trip 2400 rupees. But today I opt for two AC, so it cost us around 4999, so it is almost twice the previous price. So yeah, that's the case. After booking the ticket, I was also feeling somehow that maybe I did something wrong, because there's no distinct difference between 3AC and 2AC regarding the seats, because we almost lay down all the time in the train, we don't ever sit. So that's nothing more differentiable between the 3AC or 2AC for us. So yeah, I think that maybe this was my wrong decision regarding the couch decision. So I think that maybe I booked the wrong train and paid the extra price. So yeah, that's the case. But nothing, nothing is important in life rather than your own helpfulness and own sustainability and whatever comfort and everything. So yeah, that's the case. And after booking the tickets, it's the time was almost at around 12:45 p.m. So from there I directly went to Nandanam metro station, from which the Tenampet Hospital Center is closer. So I went there and took all the fit certificates due to traveling and joining at my father's duty. So I took the fit certificate and the traveling authority permission from the hospital, and after collecting all of these things, I returned home at around 2:20 p.m. and my father and mother was also waiting for me for the lunch, and so I joined them at around 2:30, and yeah, we have a great meal. My father went to market at morning after I opted out for the railway station. So he bought fishes and everything. So actually he loves to shop marketing for breakfast or in for every food. So it's quite positivity for it gives him a lot of positivity. Whenever he buys something for us, he feels very proud and happy that in this situation, in the health crisis of such serious patients, he is also contributing in our daily livelihood. So it's quite emotional, or what you can say, respectable. So that's it. And after completing the lunch, I suddenly fell asleep because I was totally tired, because from the 6:45 a.m. till 2:45 p.m. I was continuously just roaming here and there. Even I have not sit for a moment before I came at home at around 2:45 or 2:30. So yeah, after that at evening time I was sleeping for almost 3 hours till 5:45, and my appointment was not booked, but I've decided to meet my dermatologist through physical visit, but I missed somehow due to my sleep, and it's okay because we have still 2 days left, Thursday and Friday almost the whole day. So yeah, and after that I went to the local electronic shop because I have a lot of interest in electronic gadgets. So I went there and just checking the prices of the new uh, models of the the tabs which I often use to collect notes and everything, because I have a long ways to buy one because it will help me a lot to study while traveling and all. So I was just checking the price, but the price was just out of my league, so I just returned back with a bit of what I can say, depression or sadness. But it's okay, fine. Not today, but one day, obviously I will buy them, and maybe it will be very difficult for me, and maybe it will take some more time. But yeah, it's fine. But I have to. But I have to take one, and that's for my own happiness. Yes, need also, but happiness first, because till then I don't think that there will be any use of it, because today this is the most useful thing which should be within me. But what can I do if God has no planning for me for these things? But yeah, that's fine. So I returned home, and while returning I took again 2 curds, because as I said that during lunch and dinner I used to have curd, because it helps a lot to maintain your daily diet and your and the health of your guts, and also it calms you down. And I have learned it from my mother and grandmother also, that during heat waves or during hot temperature times you should take curd. It helps us, body. So I have no scientific explanation against this, but yeah, as I have learned, I have just believe it. That's it, and that's it. And after that I was just taking the files, rearranging with them with my father, because we have to start our packing, because in the whole room all these things are just scattered away here and there. So we have to collect those things properly, and maintain the packages so that we can go out with proper preparation for Friday night. So that's all for today. And there are there are lots of things which I can discuss about these things, but somehow I can't feeling well today. But let's discuss those. The thing which I missed during the Tenampet visit, that in the canteen I met with one of my brothers. I mean one of my community brothers, Bengali brothers at there, and he was quite cheerful. And at first I was not able to recognize that he is a Bengali, but after talking to with him regarding the bill things, I somehow discovered that he is a Bengali, and I asked him that how are you doing here, and are you happy with this? And he just answered me marvelously. Said that I'm employed, I'm 24, and what else can you expect from God? And what else reply can you expect from this? That I'm not unhappy because that there is a lot of work pressure. Oh man, really man, this just changed my whole day's vision, because it's a very deep and hard sentence that he's 24 and he's employed, and what else can he expect more? Really, I was just impressed, and I took his number, because being in contact with such positive people can bring positivity in your life too. And that's it. I don't think that there is much more left to discuss about today. Let me think. uh, I don't think there is nothing to discuss left, because I wrote 2 poems today, but I don't want to disclose them right now because it's not ready properly. But yeah, I somehow posted that in on Insta, and that's all. Tomorrow there are 2 appointments I due, one of my mother and one for me, and after that I have to go for my father checkup at around evening time, and then we all have to return and uh, do the final packaging done, because Friday is the pickup hour, so we can't have more time than just preparing food for the whole night journey. So we will have to help mother, we will not, though we couldn't be able to help a bit for her, but do try. So that's all for this April Chennai tour, and the days are coming by, and this is the fastest completing a tour of from the last 1 year. So it's quite a success for us that we somehow managed to complete all the things within 10 days. I mean 7 days, last Friday to this Friday. So that's all. And what else can I do?